everybody, welcome back to the vlog. For today's video, we got some Downstar hardware to be unboxing today. Shout out to my man Frank. Me and Frank go way back, like maybe a year and a half ago, or maybe a year ago actually. He reached out to me through a comment I made on his post. It was like something like don't ask for sponsorships or something like that. It was something to do with sponsorships, and I like poked around and like, sponsor me bro, I just reached 100 subscribers last week or something like that. And he was like, if you're serious, DM me. And then, well, I DM'd him, and the rest is history. After I went in his DMs, I had received some hardware for the B20 VTEC Turbo build I was doing, and now we got some hardware for the K build that I'm doing. And if you noticed in the last video, I didn't have the timing guide on. Renato forgot to do it, but I was supposed to do it anyway. But it's on, it's back on. So, without further ado, let's open up this box and see what all he sent me for this build. But beforehand, I had painted my starter and clear coated it, so like when I put it on the engine, it looks pretty good. So let's check it out. Check your boy out, son. Check your boy out. It looks really clean in person. Like you can see like the sparkles and shine on it. It looks really good in person. I don't know how the camera's picking up. I think it's just the lens. I really do think it's just the lens, because my old lens, the kit lens I had, was awesome for clarity. But here it is, all painted and stuff. Now, without keeping you guys hostage of this beautiful unboxing, let's unbox it. Boom! Here we have my package from Mr. Frank Garcia, known as Mr. Downstar, son. So without further ado-sies, let's get this unboxing underway. There will always be people who doubt you. F them. They can't stand people who believe in themselves, because nobody ever believed in him. I believe in you, little bro. The world is yours. Frank Garcia. Oh! Frank. From the OG himself. From the OG himself, son. Oh, man. I gotta put that. I gotta frame this. I gotta, like, cut this out and, like, frame it. That's, like, motivation right there, bro. Because my dog Frank came from nothing, playboy. And look at him now. Look at him now, son. That is motivation. Frank, man, I appreciate you as always, bro. You already know this, man. My love for you it's real, dog. Like, I love you, man. Bro, honestly, if my Integra was done, I would drive out to your meet, bro. Like, real talk, son. Like, I appreciate you for seeing, you see me how I see myself. Like, that's big to me, bro. Like, that's really big to me, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. That's beautiful, man. That is honestly beautiful. So here we have I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna say engine mount kit. Actually, it's labeled. This right here is the K-Series mount hardware kit for the, this right here is his K-Series mount hardware kit. So this is everything I need. Here we have my Honda dress up kit. So this is everything. Wow, this is literally everything. Jesus. This is every bolt. Every bolt. Wow. Okay. This right here is the complete transmission hardware kit, which is sick. So boom, ta-da on the trans. And then right here, almost the last box, son, almost the last box. Billet valve cover hardware, awesome. Yeah, hardware for the valve cover, playboy. Same thing, oh, K-Series water pump housing hardware, so awesome. Got the water housing, got the complete billet valve cover hardware. Awesome. Last box, fam, the last box. Here we have some stickers. All right. Bannered up, playboy. Bannered up. Yeah. So here we have all the hardware to install. I think I'm gonna start off with the valve cover first, because somebody in the comments said, yo, it's clickbait. I don't see the valve cover. I just put on the valve cover to see how it would look, and it looks great. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the valve cover, work our way down, and then work our way to the transmission, and then from transmission to the engine mounts. Because we have a lot of bolts for the engine mounts. A lot. So that's last, and then engine dress-up hardware kit, which is, I have no idea. By the end of this video, we should have this motor off, and by the next video, that should join with that, and that both should join in that. So let's get this valve cover on and start the process of downstarring out the build. So here's how the motor looks right now with no Downstar anywhere. This is it. So, valve cover right there. Gasket is somewhere over here. Now put it on here. Huh? Valve cover is done. I had to put that there in case that bolt went in there, and I did not want those problems. But check your boy out. Hardware is on. Ooh, this looks so freaking good. Oh my lord. Oh. Next up, the engine dress-up kit, and this is a lot of bolts, playboy, and I'm low-key scared as hell. So, I figured it out. They got everything in here labeled. So, like, the number 1 container would be this one right here, which all bolts are laid out. Number 2 for the shift selector, you know, head bolts next to the cam sensor, all that good jazz is in the second one, and then the third one, blah, 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 blah. You get what I'm saying, so. Ooh, I get bolts for the intake manifold and throttle body. Oh, it's lit. All right, so let's get to work on number 1. But I don't have my TPS, I don't have a map, and I don't have an IAT, and I don't have a throttle cable. But I got cam sensors. I do have cam sensors. Out of number 1, I only can do the cam sensors, so let's do it. Voila, boys, here we have Downstar out timing chain cover. I almost forgot what I was gonna say, but ooh, got the hardware on the valve cover and on the timing chain cover. Look at that, thumbnail worthy. Say cheese. Ice, ice, ice. Yeah. Right here we have number 3 on our list, which is coil packs, shift selector, and VTEC. Guessing VTEC is the cover for the VTEC. So we're gonna start by doing the coil packs first, since they're already in there. Put those in, and then VTEC, and then the shift selector. So let's do it. I'm somewhat done with the long block of things because I'm missing my intake manifold, my exhaust manifold. I gotta remove the studs on both, which is easy. I have the stud extractor for that. But we're gonna work our way to the transmission because I gotta do 2 bolts for the shift select. Oh, you can't even see it. I gotta do 2 bolts for the shift selector, and this already has Downstar everything, but I'm gonna remove all this and then do the transmission, where is it? The transmission hardware kit, do the complete one of that, and then do all this transmission stuff that's on this list on here. So for the transmission side of things, I painted this black earlier, and I just took off the shift cable holder or whatever and went outside and go painted that. So now I'm just gonna work around that until that's dry to put that back on. But for the vehicle speed sensor, we're gonna do that one, and then all of these one by one, one by one, one by one. So here we have my stud extractor. This is like the best tool ever, dude. Literally the best tool ever. Strip studs, don't worry about it, playboy. Let's take it out. I had this for like an hour and a half, and this is all that I got done. Ridiculous. At least the transmission looks somewhat decent. Only hard part about it is I gotta remove all of this. I gotta remove this whole thing, and then put in each individual bolt. That's gonna freaking suck, dude. But I got the slave bolts on, I got the shift selector bolts on, -2, one there, but those are in number 2. No, yep, number 2, which is right here. So those 2 bolts are in here somewhere, but I have to do all that thermostat housing and bolt stuff when I get a actual thermostat housing. So yeah, I'm going to have to make this a 2-part video because I have to do the mount stuff now. Well, I'll start on the mount stuff now, but I know it's gonna get dark. And then for this, what is this? I think this is the K-Series water pump housing hardware. Okay, so I got that to do, and then that to do, and then we're done. So, cool. Well, don't you look at that. It's already nighttime. But, I did some off-camera work, so because filming does slow down the process of everything. But I got the complete hardware on, -3 bolts that I have to take this off. The reason why I'm not going to do them right now is because I do obviously plan on upgrading the shift spring in here to the Speed Factory one, and when I do that, that's when I'll just change out those bolts, because, I mean, it makes sense, because if I remove this right now, and might as well just, you know, have it already out so I can one and done everything. So I'll just wait till I order the springs and get that stuff in there installed. But for the most part, the transmission is done. You will see the brand new black washer with nice clean hardware. So the crappy thing about filming late in the day, because it's too damn hot, like it's too hot, so I decided to film at 5 o'clock, and it's already 7, so 2 hours went by, and I have 2 things left to do. Mine is this stuff over here, but I don't have the stuff, you know, to put that hardware on. So I got mounts left, and I have the water pump housing hardware stuff to do left. And we are done, and all the clothes, because the guy didn't drain the transmission, so the transmission fluid everywhere. So, but Randy is coming over to help me make everything go by faster, so I should finish this video hopefully tonight so you guys can get it Thursday. If not, I gotta film Thursday when there's daylight, which I plan on doing anyway, so you guys can see what the hell I did. But for the most part, it is all ready, just waiting on Randy built so we can move forward. So what's up, y'all? It's the next day. I'm sorry for what happened last night with like not getting anything done. Randy didn't come over. I told him not to because it was too late. And well, for the most part, I got the hardware in for the mount kit. So I got the hardware in for this post mount, transmission mount. I haven't done this one yet because, well, it is on the transmission. So all that's pretty much taken care of, and guess what, boys? The engine is off the stand. My cousin Sko was here earlier. He helped me take it off so I can get it ready to swap in, because after I close out this video, it's time for us to put the motor, assemble it, put it together, and put it inside of the car. So I told y'all in 2 videos I have the motor in, and well, this is the first video. The next video obviously would be the motor. But for the most part, I got all the hardware installed. Basically, stuff that's not checked off on this list is the stuff I do not have. So all that stuff you see right there, I do not have right now. But I want to give a special shout out to Frank Downstar for sponsoring this video with his hardware, and just actually not even being a sponsor, but being a partner with me, because I really don't see sponsorships as like sponsorships, because sponsorships are one-way streets. I kind of view the people who work with me as partnerships, because that's what I want to bring. I want it to be as equal as possible. So with that being said, if you order anything from Downstar from this point on, and if you just mention my name Zosh, he will give you a free banner. That's a $15 value on anything you order. So if you order like the simplest thing and you just say, oh yo, I got this from Zosh video, I'll watch it from Zosh video, you just received the Downstar banner. So partnership, baby, partnership. But I did as much as I could with all the hardware provided by my man Frank until I get the motor in the car with thermostat housing and all that other coupe jazz. When I get my RBC manifold back, I'll be able to do all of that good stuff. So, but until then, I installed all that I could. So that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, could you please smack that like button for you? But that'd be greatly appreciated. Now it's time to assemble this motor and get it in the car. So I will see you guys tomorrow, maybe. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. Who knows? Stay tuned. I'm out. Peace.